Allez, go. Ah, mais... Allez, nouvelle partie, hop.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here?
Normal qu'elle parle pas français?
There's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Attends. Salut poulet. Bon. Apparemment ça parle que français. Ça parle que anglais. Ça va et toi poulet?
Holy shit. Whoa. That was so surreal.
Called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
I can't believe I still have this
saw
pencil
humanity
case.
was tortured, right?
I should upgrade to the
And
21st
frankly,
century.
it's bullshit.
Hey,
But I like it old school.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark
I
corner.
can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century.
Any one of you could do
But
that to me.
I like it old school.
Isn't that too easy?
My little camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or
I
innocence?
haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
So, she could have taken another approach.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I have to admit, I'm
I
not
should take a
big fan
picture.
of
Plus,
her
it's
work.
and I have to get my daily
I prefer
selfie quota.
Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era. But a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was
I do
Kerouac's
love my
favorite
analog
muse.
camera.
And both were the great
I should take a
chroniclers
quick picture now.
of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
oh,
Max
ça va.
has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Tu en es à quel moment de l'histoire? Je suis au tout début là. J'ai à peine de commencer.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s.
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I. If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
The American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
ils ont fait au
contest.
tout
I'll
début.
fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Je m'en fous, j'ai pas mis le chat sur l'écran. Haha.
Victoria doesn't waste a second. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? Of course, Victoria has to have... I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Ok.
consumed by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event, and I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world. Now, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody
Salut,
to know
patate.
that this photographic world is not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye, and everybody should
Oh,
have that
totally.
chance.
I only
Right?
want to share whatever gifts I have with the world.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Ouais, c'est un beau jeu. Hein. Bon, faut que je parte maintenant.
Man, he even has the best plasma HD TV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying 100.
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
Hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class, it's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy.
La musique, elle est trop belle. C'est trop beau.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
American girls, it's sad to imagine.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
Driving a car by
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Il est trop beau ce jeu. J'adore.
That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin.
Elle me parle pas.
American girls in the movies.
Stella is always deep in her notes.
Yep.
She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
American girls like dollies with shiny smiles.
Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type. I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan. It looks like she's been gone for months.
I cry sometimes walking around my own place, wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own place. somewhere around the mountain. No one could try.
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
That's when I fly.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am. I wonder what actually happened to her. You can never have enough ghosts and skeletons in the hall. They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out. Good thing I left my AK at home. Good thing I left my AK at home. Principal doesn't come out of his office much. Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. Miss Grant is a great science teacher. How many students ever actually memorize all this shit? I guess we all should these days.
To all of you, American
There's the lighthouse again.
girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you.
Yay, Halloween, my favorite time of year.
Halloween.
Yay, Halloween, my favorite time of year.
Yes, Halloween.
Yay, Halloween, my favorite time of year.
Watching the world from the bright side.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me. There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple. Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club.
American girls in the movies.
God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him.
American girls like dollies.
You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the boards.
I wish I had an American girlfriend.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp. Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters. Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it.
Walking around my own place, wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own place.
There's Hayden, another Vortex. There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
That's when I fly
It looks like she's been gone for months.
to the wide land, to your land.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Yo, Tomina. Non, mais poulet, t'es pas obligé de...
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Spoil. Spoiler.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow. From
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her image.
Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the...
I did it.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example of
did
a
it.
photographer who perfectly
Okay.
captured
A
the
human
condition
time
in black and
machine.
white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When
children.
I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again,
C'est trop
I'll know
bon,
this
remonte
is
le
for
temps.
real.
Salut Tanino.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too. He captured the essence of post-war beat America.
Ça va
And
être
it was
terminé.
honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat, which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, We've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry, I know.
Coucou l'herbe.
So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society.
Tu vas bien?
Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth of the self-portrait? Anybody? This does not bode well. Just jump right in with an answer. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming this.
As you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
I couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's fate. Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody...
Oh, shit.
The Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
turning in a photo, so you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard on this.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not avoiding, just...
Biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Comment on fait là?
I wish I could go talk to Mr. Jefferson about what's going
J'ai envie
on,
d'appuyer sur elle, hein.
but I can't.
The dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard on the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work. I just really...
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think... Photography.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
J'ai rien compris.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is. As if she plays it serious. Okay, they hold it together.
Je suis où les toilettes?
You know I don't tease. What's that got to do with anything?
Because if you send me a picture, I won't be bored.
You suck.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happened. I need a hammer to break it open.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from
There's the
me!
hammer. Now I can break this goddamn... Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Never tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
J'ai sauvé la vie.
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
I don't smell any smoke.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Lol.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never...
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this
Ciao,
discussion
bisous, Lord.
later
Bonne journée.
in my office.
À plus tard,
Please go
bisous.
outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I
Coucou, la
rewind and
petite.
change my story? Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
Max, you better go on outside now.
On par là. On part là. Bon, l'autre, j'ai sauvé la vie. Ah, les musiques, elles sont trop belles, les musiques.
I better read Warren's text.
J'ai reçu plein de messages d'un coup.
Okay, I better get to my... This is a great image. All those rippling green coins. I hope everybody got their wish. This is a great image. All those rippling green coins. I hope everybody got their wish.
Tu vas faire du vélo?
There's Justin and his skater posse. Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Salut les filles. J'adore le jeu, tu as sauvé la vie de celle aux cheveux, c'est ça? Ouais. Yes, merci pour l'abonnement.
Thrash? You mean stage diving or?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
There's Justin and his skater posse. They're so cute doing their tricks.
Je sais pas où il faut aller.
Daniel is always drawing something. What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi, Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny, you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
Hard to avoid her posters all over campus.
Kills me to see her sweet face used as a crime photo. Ah, she had a good heart.
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people said she ran away. Some say she jumped off a cliff. I just hope she's okay.
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait.
Ouais, Vanessa.
She was a natural.
Okay. Why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way. You're a good substitute, Muse. Oh, that's a good posture. Good, good.
Best portrait ever. That was so cool. I'm glad I talked to him.
Thanks, Max. I'd like to draw you another time if you want.
That's one of his famous shots. I love how it captures the moment.
Coucou Céline. Oui, je me souviens, c'est bien. Ce jeu, je me suis endormi devant lors d'un live de Netflix. Attention, attends, c'est combien de temps que tu l'as? Ah ouais, je vais bientôt arrêter, hein. J'étais fatigué, le jeu m'a endormi direct, lol. Ouais, mais là, je vais pas tarder à arrêter la première partie, hein. Et on peut jamais lui parler. On n'arrête pas de la croiser, mais on peut pas lui parler. C'est la seule à qui on peut pas parler. C'est bizarre, hein. Je vous jure, on la croise partout, regarde. Quand j'arrive, elle tourne la tête. Et elle veut pas me parler, regarde. Bon, c'est pas grave. Plusieurs fois qu'on la croise. Oh non, elle aussi, elle me parle pas. Bon, tant pis.
That's so cool that Blackwell is doing a show of Mr. Jefferson's work. I think his name is Evan. He always looks so intense. Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Isn't it Robert Doisneau?
Oh my. You can't even tell the difference between street photography and photojournalism. No portfolio peak for you.
Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos in there. Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos in there. Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Steve McCurry?
Unless he could travel back in time. McCurry was born 5 years after the falling soldier picture. McCurry also shoots in color. In other words, no portfolio.
Il se la pète, hein. La musique est vraiment sympa, hein.
Hey, Evan. Mind if I...
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
C'est un honneur, monsieur.
These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing. Hi, Evan.
As you can see, Rachel Amber was my favorite model here. She knew exactly what angles worked best with my eye.
Yo, monsieur H, ça va?
You were close.
Like brother and sister in arms, she understood me, never judged me. I hated her Vortex Club clique, but she never acted like she cared. Her friends were her friends.
What do you think happened to her?
Nothing good, Max. Nothing good.
Bon, on va s'arrêter là. Voilà, on va s'arrêter là. Ouais, je vais partir en cours. Mais ce soir, à 18h, si tu live, Ok, monsieur H, nickel. Ben, bonne journée, alors bon courage. C'est passé quoi pour le moment? Et c'est passé qu'on va arrêter, combien ça fait de temps là? 51 minutes, on va arrêter là. Tac. On va arrêter là pour l'instant et puis on continuera la prochaine fois. Plus tard ou demain. Du coup voilà. Pour l'instant je vais arrêter là. Je vais peut-être dormir un peu. Puis je reviendrai plus tard ou je vais voir si je dors ou pas. Je vais voir ça de suite. Bah peut-être à de suite ou peut-être à tout à l'heure. C'était le premier épisode de Life is Strange. On reviendra plus tard. Tu vas faire quoi là, dodo? Je sais pas du tout. Je vais voir. Mais c'est vrai que Life is Strange, ça m'a un peu endormi, donc je vais voir si je suis fatigué ou si je fais autre chose, je vais voir. Ça, plus tard, la petite gaming. Ben, merci pour les likes, merci pour les abonnements, merci pour le soutien. Et merci à tous, merci pour tout. Je sais pas si je vais faire de devoirs. Je m'allonge 2 minutes, si je m'endors, je m'endors. Et si je suis pas fatigué, je mettrai un autre jeu. Du coup, ben, je vous fais des gros bisous. Et puis ben, peut-être à de suite ou à tout à l'heure. Merci beaucoup. Bon courage la petite gaming. Bisous. Ciao, merci. Peut-être à de suite, hein, je sais pas encore. Je vais voir. Peace. Merci les gars. Et les filles. Bisous, bisous. Peace.